Out of the way, kid.
Meh?
Are you going to the inn?
No, I'm just standing in front of the inn, just staring at the door for a while, and then I plan to just walk away.
Fine, but don't bother see Mother. She's the only person we can depend on now.
Okay.
Another victim of the curse. It's so awful, I can't bear to watch.
Yuri, do you think that old woman is old? Yeah, looks like it.
Almighty God, I beseech you, prolong this boy's life, I beg of thee.
It hurts. Why is my name Money? Brother, ask see Mother to... Hang in there, Yen. Don't give up. You're gonna be alright. Please see Mother. You've got to do something. He is the only family I have.
Yen, I can't help you.
What? This is your job.
You fought very hard. You're a brave boy.
You can't say that, see Mother. Oh God, Yen.
I'm sure it was very difficult, but it'll be over soon. I do not possess the power to eliminate Lily's curse. Forgive me, Yen.
Well, that's not good. It's horrible. Cursed and killed by someone's hate. Well, we don't know that. we know nothing about what this Lily is. And he died.
Spirits in the heavens. Spirits in the heavens. Our part fisherman will be coming under your care. Please be good to him.
Thank you, see Mother. At least I won't have to worry about Yen losing his way. Damn you, Lily. How can you be so unthinkably cruel to our village?
Meh. Meh.
One burial after another.
Huh, you guests? I'm sorry, but please leave me be. Oh yeah, you know tumultuous times, why don't you take a look at the weapons and armor downstairs? Don't mind if I do. Well, customers. We've got good stuff, please take a look around.
We have quite a bit of money.
Hexagonal staff.
Well, that makes me think, Zhuzhen's going to be coming back soon. Okay, most of this stuff I already have, but that's fine. I think I will, but should I? Sure. I've got the spare money. I'll get this for when Zhuzhen does rejoin, whenever that may be. It's good to be prepared. But pretty much everything else I've already got. I believe there's also something around here. The Seal of Aura. Max MP increases 3 to 5 points. Now! In my first playthroughs, I just used all of these from the menu. But the problem is, if you use them all from the menu, you always only get the minimum amount, 3 points. If you use them in battle, instead, it activates the Judgment Ring, and then you're able to increase it to the 5 points. So, use these in battle, basically. Basically, just if I'm in a random encounter and a character's just got nothing better to do, I'll just throw one of these stat increase items. Just 'cause you get a bit more out of it. It's not a big deal, but might as well do it the best way possible,
You can't go in there.
But sir, there is a treasure chest and I am a JRPG protagonist, thus I am inclined, no, I am destined to open that treasure chest. You win this time, game, but I will be back. I will be back. One of these days, that treasure chest will be mine. Oh, something there. A tent.
Would you like to take a rest? Only 100 cash.
Yeah, we could probably do with it, honestly. The last boss fight kicked my ass.
See you again.
Oh. Hey, you, the sun's gone down. Shouldn't you be inside? Also, why are you glowing?
Everyone's so scared of me. They won't open their doors.
Maybe it's because your face looks like Jeff the Killer. What is up with your eyes, dude? That voice. You must be Lily.
That's right. What a pretty voice. My voice used to be like that. Even prettier, maybe.
It's you, isn't it? The evil spirit that comes out when the sun goes down. I thought I smelled a monster. Alright, let's see what you got.
What's the point? I only have business with her. So the sacrifice for tonight. Ew.
Bye.
At sunset tomorrow, the girl will die. All you can do is sit by and watch. How glorious! She'll be in agony until the very moment of her death. The same agony I tasted.
Wait, you little...
Alice.
Well, that's certainly not good. God damn it, all to hell! Alice, wake up! I don't think she's gonna wake up. See, Mother, help us, please.
It can't be, but it is.
That sound, you saw Lily, didn't you? The girl is in grave danger. Bring her inside, hurry. We already know the Sea Mother can't help us. It's the same as Yin Yin and all the others. Lily's curse has pierced deeply into her tiny body. But what can we do, Sea Mama? Sea Mama. Alright. There's gotta be something. Please.
Calm yourself.
I've called upon a warlock more powerful than I. Oh, Zhu Jin is coming. Cool.
He should arrive soon. And yet, fate is cruel. This girl seems to bear a destiny similar to Lily's. You lost your beloved father, didn't you? In a foreign land, far, far away. Poor girl.
Did Lily lose her father too?
Yes, but under different circumstances. Fate has dealt them both a terrible hand indeed.
So who is this Lily? Why did she turn into a ghost and why is she menacing this town?
Curious, are you, about her tragic tale? Yes, I suppose you should hear this. Indeed, it seems to me that Lily may have drawn you here. It will be a long story, though.
With phenomenal voice acting. Fine, go on.
Lily, her fate was cursed. 15 years ago, there was a sudden tornado that sank many ships. Lily's father was on one of them. He was her only blood relative. She stood on the docks praying fervently for his homecoming. She waited and waited, but still her father could not return. So she called out to the stormy sea, "Blue Dragon, god of fishermen, anyone, please save my father's life. I will do anything." At that moment, a massive bolt of lightning struck the water, and the ocean suddenly calmed. Her father's ship returned safely, but the gods were cruel. They had taken away her voice. But that was not all. Her voice became switched with her father's voice, his rough fisherman's voice. The father now spoke in Lily's sweet, dulcet tones. From that day on, he refused to ever speak again. That year, a travelling theatrical group visited the village. Such bad timing it was. Lily fell in love with one of the actors. I tried everything to get her voice back, to no avail. The only way was to kill her father. One fateful night, Lily came to me speaking in her father's voice. "See, mother, give me that dagger. The blade you use in your rituals. I've made a decision." It was shameful, but one look into her eyes and I froze completely.
Ah, yes, I understand. I'll make this short. Okay. By the mercy of the Blue Dragon. No, it may have been a curse. Lily's pretty voice was switched with her father's gruff voice. And the only way to get her own beautiful voice back was for her to kill her father. Having fallen in love with an actor in a traveling troupe, Lily took my ceremonial dagger to kill her father. That's where we left off, correct? That's right. Give me the sharpest knife so that my father won't suffer for too long. Horrible, isn't it? Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. I still remember the horror. Lily's pretty lips spoke those horrible words in the gruff voice of an old fisherman. She didn't kill her father right away, though. She couldn't. Every night, she would go to her father's bedroom and stand beside his bed. She would lay the dagger on her father's bearded throat. But still, she couldn't commit the final act. She would just stand there in silence for a while. Then she would leave the room with tears in her eyes. Every night, the same routine. But actually, her father was not asleep. He was ready to die if it meant that his daughter would have her beautiful voice back. The daughter, standing at her father's bedside. The father, pretending to be asleep while his daughter places a dagger to his throat. My heart aches every time I picture the scene. And finally, the troupe was ready to move out of the fishing village the next day. Lily made up her mind and entered her father's bedroom again. But the bedroom was empty. Her father knew she'd leave the village with the theater troupe, so he thought, I'll send her off with a little something. And he had gone out to sea in search of some fish you could catch only on the night of new moon. But irony of ironies, that very night, a storm rolled in, and the seas raged wildly. The next day, the sun reappeared and rose high overhead, but there was still no sign of Lily's father. It was just like that night some while ago. Then, as the sun was going down again, the debris of a fishing boat washed ashore from the crimson red ocean. Everyone knew her father was dead. Lily cried and cried in despair. Now neither her voice nor her father would ever return. Her cries echoed all over the village, cries like a wounded beast. Oh, 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 oh. The young man from the theater troupe went to Lily's house to console her, but she would not let him in. Of course, he never knew that the hideous cries coming from the other side of the wall were Lily's own. Late that evening, after the sun went down, the cries came again. Oh! 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 Lily's voice had grown hoarse from her endless wailing, making it sound even more fearsome. But then, another very strange sound joined in. Slurp, slurp, splat. Slurp, slurp, splat. It was like a wet, sloppy piece of meat slithering across the ground. The sound was coming from the harbor, and it was getting closer and closer. Slurp, 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 splat, slurp. And then the gulls started to screech too, perhaps because they wanted that meat. Sloop, shwee, shwee, sloop, sloop, splat, sloop, splat, sloop, sloop. The sound stopped right in front of Lily's house. Soon, the door began to open.
She really be doing all of the sound effects.
See, Mother! See, Mother!
Clearly, that was a phenomenal performance of a very tragic story. Okay, back to my phenomenal voice acting now. See, Mother, it's the Adept. The Adept is here. Man, how bad you gotta be to get a name Cowardly Chen? Oh, that's an unfortunate name. Oh, you people are... Well, I never. Aren't you rude then? You can't just come barging in, yelling and flailing around. Now you look at me as if you've seen a ghost. Have we met before? No, not at all. I just didn't expect to see such a beauty in a place like this. My apologies. Hey, bud.
Looks like I'm finally needed again.
Hey, Quack. You? It's the Quack Oracle. Bye.
You can drop the quack part, kid. Long time no see. Who's this? Someone from the railroad company?
I'm Margaret. I'm a high-ranking government official from a certain large country. Judging by the name Malkovich, presumably Russian? I actually don't remember, though. Another shady-looking old fellow. So, who are you?
Master Zhu Zhen, thanks for coming. We've been expecting you. Sorry to keep you waiting. Some idiot blew up the railway depot and the trains aren't running.
Wasn't me. Was not me.
Isn't this Alice? Oh, that's a mighty powerful curse she's under. But you needn't worry anymore. My arts are as good as useless against it. More than 10 have died so far. It's not about your lack of power, Mother. It's the man pulling the strings. It's him.
Presumably Dehuai. He's somehow involved in this.
What do you mean? You know why Lily came back? Oh, I have a pretty good idea. I'm starting to see who might be behind all this. It's Yushin. Don't worry, I know it's hard. This'll be over soon, I promise. Just stick it out a little longer.
Lily is in pain too. Somebody forced her to come back.
Yes, I know. I know exactly who it is and what he's up to. You can just take it easy and get some rest. I assure you it'll all be over by tomorrow morning, okay?
I mean, yes, because she'll be dead, right? That is what the curse does.
Thank you. Now then, I'm going to need you two to help. Our first task is to rid this town of its ghosts. What do you say? Are you with me?
I mean, we are pretty good at that by now.
What do you say? You want me to tag along?
Hell yeah. I'll be happy to have the Ogre Flame dance back. If that'll save Alice, you better believe it.
Same here. Okay, let's strike while the iron's hot. Good, let's get cracking then. First, we're going to find the place where they're all coming from. My guess would be somewhere down by the water. There's sure to be a mark at the spot where they enter. We need to destroy it. Monsters are everywhere outside. Please be careful.
Just realized I only have one old person voice.
I shall look after the girl. Right then. We'll leave her to you. Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright, let's get going.
Meanwhile... So, these three are in the port of Dalian, and the Caucasian girl is stricken with a curse? Cowardly Chen. Who would have thunk it? He's a spy. Yes, the man and the woman have set out to destroy the monsters that have been appearing in town. That's how they're going to break the spell on the girl, at least that's what they said.
There's no question. It's Alice Elliot, alright. And the other two must be the thin young man and Malkovich. Very well.
The beast is caught in its trap. Yes, we must proceed with Kotion. Excuse me? Sending in brute strength may not be the best way, in which case... Perhaps I'd better do this myself. Excuse me, Lieutenant Colonel. I was wondering if... that is, if you didn't need me anymore. Oh, yes, you may go. Get your money before you leave. And one more thing, you must not breathe a word of this to anyone. Have you got that? Of course, honestly, I've got a terrible memory. I've already forgotten the whole thing. Suddenly he's very relatable to me. What you thinking about? Somebody, at once. Yes, Lieutenant Colonel. I've never seen you before. Are you new? I'm Sergeant Kato, ma'am. Reporting from Tokyo for my new post. My expertise is... I'm sorry, but could you leave the self-introductions for later? We don't have time for this now. I want you two to dispose of the man that just left this room. Make it look like a traffic accident. Yes, Lieutenant Colonel. I mean, that's not surprising at all. Sergeant Kato, you're coming to Dalian with me. Get a boat ready. A boat, ma'am? I don't care what kind. Any old thing will do. Do you understand? If so, we'll leave now. Follow me. Lieutenant Colonel, please wait. Well, before we head out, let's, as always, look around for loot. Please be careful. If you need anything, just ask. Okay. We do have lots of money. Casual belt. Raises attack power. So that's better than the... just a straight up upgrade over the leather belt. Okay. You know what? Let's get 4 of those. And only one person has a bandana equipped. Okay, I'll get 2 leather caps. Sure. Rosewood renders paralysis ineffectual. Is knockback ineffectual. I'm sure some of these would be good. Oh, these are good. You have money up but item chance down, but you also have money down but item chance up. So you can get to kind of choose which one you want. Okay, so let's also supply up on items. You know, while we've got the money, we might as well. Of those. That's how I like doing item shopping in JRPGs. I always just like to round up the items to the nearest 10s, usually, or 5s. So I got 20, 30, 10, and we're good. We're okay. That's fine. Let's rejig our equipment. So leather belt goes to the casual belt, which is plus 2 attack power. Yeah, not huge, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll keep that. Leather belt to casual belt. Yeah, you keep that. Get a new weapon. Leather cap. Becomes unconscious in the player's stead once. So if the character dies, they just get instantly revived, but this item is destroyed afterwards. It's a one-time deal. There's a blue dragon painted on the scroll. Blue Dragon's also a good RPG. Head back into the inn shop one more time. Yes, because I could also get him an armor upgrade, which is quite substantial, yeah. Good thing I saved a bit of money for that. And there we go. Now we're ready. Bring it on!
And then the girl started to screech.
Oh, it just keeps getting better.